Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to another riveting episode of Out of Character.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Marcos.
In today's episode, we're going to be teaching you some Spanish.
Chica, tu madre.
No.
Pepito de culo. That means butt nugget. or
What was that one again?
or more importantly, ass nugget. Pepito de culo.
All right.
Off to a great start, gentlemen.
It's become a favorite in our household. Just saying, having a 9-year-old walk around and go Pepito de culo. When she gets real mad at you, is king. Oh gosh.
Come over.
And on that note, we're going to go ahead and start an episode, which, in a way, that's become kind of routine now. A quick shout out to the folks over at Syrinscape.
Thanks, Syrinscape.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah,
Syrinscape. Oh, that's cool.
Thanks for having such great audio tool sets available to the public. If you guys want to check them out, go ahead and check out Syrinscape at sirenscape.com. Or just Google it, as most people do.
It makes Georgia's storytelling come alive.
Haha.
Yeah, without it, it would suck. So thanks, guys.
It's going to be a shame what happens to John's character today. Damn shame. But yeah, that's all we really have to say for now. How about we actually get into the
No sponsors?
no sponsors today, unfortunately.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, John, because money.
Yeah. You know, we're able to do this because of sponsors.
Look, we already had this discussion that I didn't even know we were getting paid.
And on that note, let's jump in to today's episode of Out of Character. Last time on Out of Character, our intrepid group of adventurers found themselves at a magical shop.
Oh yeah, I'm about to buy a spell. Shit.
Also, after we ended, John was very concerned about what just happened to our character.
Oh shit. I think I've had like a mild anxiety attack for the past week. So I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I got like a random text throughout the weekend. Like, I'm really worried about what happened.
Oh boy. But before that, they made sure that with the aid of Ashlock's father, Thomas, they made their way to the his commanding officer. Let me get my notes.
Elisante.
Alessante.
Oh, Marcus with the note taking.
Great job. They got the word out about the encroaching threat from these individuals that seem to defy life itself.
Shelf.
Self.
Shelf. Shelf.
But they told Thomas's commanding officer, and the threat was taken very seriously. So much so that word was sent to the Earl Marshal, the somewhat head of the police force
His
here.
name is Coruscant de Roque.
Coruscant de Roque. And you're right.
This is like the only time I've ever taken notes, and I want to let people know that I did.
Well done. So after doing so, they, at the behest of Commander Alisante, were told to take Thomas, Ashlock's father, to be vetted by some well-versed arcanists by way of taking him to the college to be examined. And they do so. They go home, meet up with Ashlock's mother. Excuse me. And after a while, there's a knock on the door. Two mages, presumably, from the college, designated to take a look at Ashlock's father, make sure that there's no bad enchantments bestowed upon him or any kind of arcane maladies. Ashlock's father tells him to stay put, but of course the adventurers decide to tag along and tail them. They make their way to the college, are barred from entering the building that Ashlock's father goes into, but they manage to find a way to peer inside.
Via Roger.
Rodney?
Rodney. My bad.
They, after a while, realize that it's more of a routine exam. They get caught a couple times.
Cough for me.
But in the end, they decide
Turn your head and cough.
they decide to
It all checks out, George.
yeah. They decide to make their way towards a bookstore, one of Ashlock's favorites.
Mannon and Flint.
Correct.
Oh, damn.
I'm trying to
We talked to Lester Mannon.
Yes, one of the purveyors, one of the owners of the store. You picked up some materials, then decided to go to a more elaborate and
What's it called?
more purveyors of arcane items
I don't know. I stopped taking notes at Lester Mannon.
at Elwerda's and Ernard's Apothecary, which turns out to be some sort of like medieval speakeasy where there were drinks being
Drink.
kind of poured out for people, a bar of sorts. And as they make their way towards the front, the
Marcus is trying to communicate
I forgot
Yeah,
sign
like-
language.
broken ass sign language over here.
My W turned into
Wasai.
Wasai.
Eduardo and what's apothecary?
Alberta and Ernard's Apothecary. After being imbibed by some strange liquid, some rose liquid with gold flakes,
AKA Rose.
they began to become a little more open. Ashlock himself, in particular. And they were each invited upstairs to respective Alwarda's and Ernard's room, where Darren seemed to have a far less spectacular experience than Ashlock. Ashlock's mind was shown apparently the eternities upon themselves.
Everything that he'd been missing in this world.
At which point they decide to make their way downstairs and ask the purveyors of the bar where they can find some magical wares. Ernard takes point and shows them to the door outside, mangles with some keys for a little bit, and then makes his way through the same door, apparently to a different building, all entirely. And that's where we left off.
Have you seen Brave?
I kind of remember it.
The old lady walks out. Don't Carver, where are you? Which? Never mind. Next.
Good reference.
Okay,
I tried.
try harder.
So yeah, I was. This is Einord, right?
Ernard.
And Ashlock got left behind, right?
No, you're with us.
Okay.
So, Ernard, I was looking for a way to summon an arcane little friend to help me with stuff.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like a little creature.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Do you have that scroll available here?
Or step inside. I mean, more better to purvey our wares than standing outside. There are better ways to do that. Come inside, please, please.
I thought we were inside. Okay, cool.
As you step inside, you see there are somewhat a little, almost like cubicles or etched out scroll casings, little racks.
Like a wine rack.
Almost, yeah, pretty much like that. Where you see parchments, rolled up scrolls, vials slotted into these individual little squares. And then before you, there is a very elaborate, very comfortable seeming resting area where there's lounge chairs, there's a bar top or countertop, if you will, and there is a fire going off on the side. It's a very, very almost jazz lounge-esque magic shop. It's something that you've never really encountered before.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just you two.
3?
You two, including, and Ernard.
Okay. Yeah, so I would like to just look around, see what my eyes can see. I am, look out of character, I am looking for the Find Familiar spell.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, let's see what we have here, right? Okay. Let me get to my ledger.
John said out of character. That's the words.
Those are the words. I think I'm the only one that says it. I'm going to need y'all to pick up.
Out of character. John said the words.
I hate you so
Why don't we have listeners?
So, it seems we have a calculate of things, if you will. What is it you're looking for again? A companion of sorts, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we do have this particular incantation in stock, if you will, but unfortunately, it will take the necessary materials to make it come into fruition, if you will.
That's fine.
All right. Well, here you go. And he pulls aside one of the scrolls from their respective cubby and hands it to you. You can check out the fine work, if you will. It's going to run you somewhere around 200 gold for that, though.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, excellent, excellent. And for you, kind sir?
I'll have another one of those drinks.
Oh, the Blossom's Kiss.
Yeah.
Sure, we can arrange that, yeah. It is going to be 2 gold for a respective drink of that nature. The first one's on the house, of course.
Okay. Can I get about 10 of those to go?
Unfortunately, due to the city ordinance, we don't allow of our drinks outside our establishment. You have to understand.
Okay.
You got a brown bag it.
Can I have about 10 of those to drink now? And I'll wink really obviously.
What is it you're doing? Something in your eye?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Hey, I don't think it's going to work out, bud. Sorry.
Is there anything I can, any of our provisions you like to look at? I mean,
Mate.
look at this. And he grabs a metal rod off and he holds it over his head. Look! And he jumps up, clicks it, and then he's held in place for a moment, clicks it again, and drops down. This fine piece of incantated magical fixture, if you will, is what you would call an immovable rod, capable of withstanding well over its own weight, levitated and held in place by the arcane.
Yeah, how much for the rod?
Oh, this will run you about 250 gold for this.
Yeah, we don't have enough for that.
No.
No.
What else? do you have?
Oh, we have a variable amount of potions available for your liking. This one will, let me see. And he turns over the label. Oh, right. This one will gain you the favor of any wild creature you might encounter. It's potent enough to garner the favor of about any beast you might find, large or small. And over here, he turns another label. This one will give you the veritable strength of a what some may call giant.
I mean, the animal one's kind of cool.
Yeah. Do you have any jewelry of sorts?
A jewelry? No. Unfortunately, we're not much in the way of jewelry making.
Just scrolls and potions?
Actually, no. We do have this other. It's a bit of, not a vase, but a jug, if you will, capable of garnering all kinds of material. Voila. He grabs this
Voila.
jug, and it's very almost, in your mind, very Grecian. It has elaborate fixtures of like heroic tales on the top, but
Is this the vase from the opening scene of Hercules?
no. Instead of fixtures,
They start singing to me.
Zero to hero.
as you will look, as I demonstrate for you, he whispers into the jug, and water comes out. Pours it out, swishes it a bit, speaks in again, and he drips some on the table, and you see there is a bit of pock marking, and some smoke starts to sizzle out. Haha, voila.
I look over at Darren and go, I can work on one of those later. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. I'm just really interested in getting a little friend.
Yeah, so I guess
Just the
the
scroll?
The scroll.
And materials needed to perform the ritual if you have that here.
No, but if you give me enough time, I can work with some of our vendors and have that available for you in the coming days.
Well, can I just go to them and get it then?
If you very well could, or if you would like, I can gather them here for you instead of you having to go out and find said vendors. It's entirely up to you, of course.
I'm going to open the scroll, look at it. Mm-hmm. Hey, do you have any braziers at your house? Bronze?
No, I might be able to make one over.
Oh, can your smith friend give us one?
Maybe.
Doesn't have to be elaborate. Just a brazier.
I mean,
in
I'm
bronze.
sure we could probably whip one up.
No, I just need incense after that. It's a
Okay.
lot easier than I thought.
Yeah. Hey, can I grab you over here real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I will take that from you.
Oh,
while
yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
We'll step
And
away.
I will be standing over there at the counter when you're ready.
All right, cool. He walks away.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
200 is a bit much.
Yeah.
I figure for a spell scroll. Now, was this like an actual spell scroll that to be like used as a spell?
Yes.
Yeah. When you're buying like magical items, especially if it's like something you only use once, it's usually not that expensive.
Well, I'm copying it to my book, so I'll have it forever.
Okay. I mean, I guess do what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you trying to get out something here?
It's just, and I feel like it's just a bit much.
What do you know about scroll pricing?
Well, I can make scrolls.
What?
Yeah.
Do you know that spell? Can you make that spell scroll?
I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
I may. No. someone. But probably not. Probably it's nope. I don't think it's no. Probably not. Never mind. Yeah, you should buy the scroll.
All right, that was really weird. We're gonna hash this out later.
Okay.
We'll go back. Walk up to the counter.
Yes, are you ready?
Put down 200 gold.
250.
No, you said 200.
Oh, yes, you're right. Silly of me. My mind wanders from time to time. 200, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He scoops up the coins and puts them into a makeshift teller. And then this is all yours, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Anytime you have any needs for any magical wares, you know where to go.
Excuse me, sir, just for
Yes?
a second. Do you need like supplies that you then sell? If someone had the ability to, make you a scroll.
Are you looking to partner up in some sort of commercial arrangement?
Perhaps.
Oh, well, we're always looking for talented enchanters and arcanists of capable of trade and whatnot. By all means, bring some of your wares and we'll try to hash out some sort of workable arrangement between the two
Okay.
of us.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of spells would you be needing? Like, identify, cure wounds.
Whatever do you
Knowledge.
speak of, Charlotte? Look, whatever you're capable of garnering, any garnishments, or just bring whatever you can.
So like a feather fall.
Yes. You bore me with your
Detect magic?
little tales of spells work. I don't know.
All right, hey, how about
Okay.
you take a couple days,
Okay.
get some stuff
All right.
to show him, pique his interest, and then y'all can talk about an arrangement then. You shouldn't really be trying to make a business deal if you don't have wares to prove of your worth.
Okay.
Your friend here speaks very, very true words.
All right. I'll come back.
Good,
We'll
excellent.
be back. I
Well-
will see you later.
Hey, Ashlock,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to do with your face.
Yeah.
It needs to stop.
Okay.
You don't have to be that aggressive. Just be stern and honest.
Is there anything else I may provide for you, gentlemen?
No,
That
thank
is
you.
everything that we will need from you.
Face stern, not voice.
Oh, that's everything we need. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, you say you were looking for another sampling of the Blossom's Kiss, and was that correct?
I think we're good for the night.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll
The
come
night
back.
is young.
So are we? We have a bedtime. Good night. Nice to meet you. See you
Yes.
around.
Nice to meet you as well. Well then.
Hey,
Yes?
what exactly happened to me earlier?
Oh, it's just some sort of simple incantation you got put under. Made you more susceptible to the amicability in yourself. We opened up your heart to kindness and the friendship of others.
Oh, no, I'm talking about after that.
What do you... Oh, right. Our fun little adventure.
Yeah.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you personally. Your friend may not have been privy to such wonderful and incredible tales or adventures. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, though.
I did.
Sometimes things don't go quite as planned, but I'm glad they did.
What happened? Did you hurt him?
Of course not. Your friend is
quite
perfectly
the
fine.
opposite. It was the best thing that ever happened to me.
By chance, did my sister escort you upwards to her room?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you are privy to what may have occurred. by chance, what experience did you have, Mister? Was Darren? Was it?
All right, yeah, it's
Oh,
Darren.
good. What was it that you experienced yourself?
I saw a bunch of stars flying around.
Right.
It was pretty cool.
Ah, I'd say it did not work for you.
Something worked.
Sorry, I had to take a sip of my
My canteen.
my water skin. My lips are getting dry.
I needed a my whistle.
Well, if you must know, and it's no secret, as me and my sister do tend to take in friends into our chambers to experiment a bit. What you underwent was a happy accident, actually. Now that I think about it,
Oh, I'll say.
yes, it was a
But
a attempt at ours to work in one of our more less trained spells, if you will, a sort of ability to perceive individuals that are not within your vicinity, if you will. You have to be familiar with the person, of course, but we'd found that if there was no actual target, and that if you finessed with things a bit and you imbued this power into an object, that you can see beyond the veil. Sometimes it works,
Fascinating.
sometimes it doesn't. It was a happy little accident, as I like to say.
I'd love to study that some more.
Oh, it's not for study, unfortunately. Like I said, it's just something that we happen to come across, and we've been trying to enlighten ourselves ever since.
Okay, bye.
Well, goodbye. Do come again sometime.
close the door. Are you sure you're alright?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. They gave me a weird feeling. I don't know if I can completely trust them. Hey, let's go check on your mom.
All right. Off we go.
Head home.
You guys walk, you make your way inside, and there's your mother. Oh, welcome back. Where's your father?
He's still at the college.
Yeah.
Is he? He's been
Yeah.
gone for quite some time. And you left him there. I thought you were going with him.
They didn't let us in, so
Yeah, they kicked us out.
And
We
what
were
about
just-
this gentleman you were going to go speak to? This person you knew at the...
he. Did we tell her that?
No. We tell that to the two mages.
I thought she overheard you.
I don't know. Did she?
Apparently she did.
He wasn't in his study, so we just decided to come back. Actually, we went shopping first, and then we come back.
Oh. Did you get me anything nice?
Oh, shit.
I'm kidding, of course.
No.
Well, now it is getting late, so if you want to head back to bed, yeah, I can make you some supper, anything you like.
We may actually stay over here until Dad gets back just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well then.
Hey, can I borrow some of that ink you got?
Sure.
I'll pay you back.
Okay, here you go.
I'll sit down, open the scroll, start transcribing, find familiar from the scroll into my book.
Okay. Now, do you know what the cost will be?
100.
100 for...
No, just 50 for transcribing it.
You done just took half of my ink?
Did I? How much did you buy?
Yeah, 100.
Oh, shit, my bad. Awkward.
1 second while I look this up.
Yeah, it's 50 gold per level, 2 hours to do. 2 hours per level to transcribe it, and 50 gold per level.
Okay.
Yeah, son, you got screwed out of that deal.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Can we say that retroactively I bought some gold, some ink, so I don't have to steal from him to transcribe?
from
The
Manning.
Manning.
yes.
Okay, cool. So you still have 100 gold.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and start transcribing. Find familiar.
Whenever it talks about one workday, that's 8 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will sit down and start creating a spell scroll of what spells do I know right now? Of
Cure wounds.
well,
Oh, no, we
I'm the
discovered I
only
can't
one
use
that
it.
Can use that. Of Featherfall. I'm gonna go to one of the pillows, pluck out a little piece of
Feather?
down feather, and I'm gonna let that fall onto the paper as I start scribbling away.
All right.
And it should take me about 2 hours and 12.5 gold.
All right. I'd say since
Do you
you're-
have gold of ink or just gold?
Of ink, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd say you probably get a good 2 hours worth in.
Okay.
By the time Darren is done transcribing his spell into his book, and you get your 2 hours in, there is your father at the door.
Okay.
Where the hell did you guys go? I thought you were going to the college or something.
We couldn't get in, so we came back.
All right. What are you guys doing? What's with all this paper and ink?
We're doing magic stuff. How are you? How did it go?
Well, I didn't really find anything out of the ordinary, at least, aside from the obvious whatever. They tried removing it, but it seems whatever it is capable of negating arcane or magical effects.
But you were able to cure him, right?
Yeah, I whenever I cast Cure Wounds, it worked.
That's weird.
Were they just using divination spells, perhaps?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I can try hitting your father with some fire.
Probably not a great idea here.
I would not advise that. And he's looking down at you.
Well, yeah, because I'm sitting.
Well,
I meant primarily for research purposes, not to actually like endanger you.
they pretty much ran a lot of tests.
Oh, okay. So they probe you?
What?
Nothing. All right. I guess we'll have to see how the night goes, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna clean up here, and we'll head back over and hit the sack.
We'll be ready. By noon tomorrow, the Earl Marshal should be here. And we'll be headed to the court to give our testimony. So get a
Yeah.
good night's rest. Clear your minds. And do your best to remember what happened.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you all tomorrow morning.
I'll go to the cot.
Yeah. I'm gonna head over. I'm actually when we get in, I'm gonna start kind of looking around. Where did I last put my tape? Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to make that
Tape?
Here it is. I pull out a little measuring tape, like the kind that you use for like sewing and stuff. And I'm gonna come over. Let me see your arm real quick.
Here you go.
Around the wrist, around the fat part of the forearm. Kind of measure how long. Take some notes. Measure a couple things. All right. I'm gonna work on some stuff for us
All right. Cool.
that I think will kind of come in handy later on.
All right on.
All right. I'll probably start it tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed though.
Okay. Before we go to bed, I'm gonna check all my alarm spells and make sure I can re-put them up for another 8 hours
Okay.
on the main doors and any window big enough. And the only people I am picking are us two, his mom, and his dad.
All right.
And I'll go lay on the cot, go to sleep. Excited about my new spell. Fuck. Scared me. That was very sudden.
Actually, now that I think about it, do I know of any braziers around for public
city?
use? Yeah.
Not that you would know. Give me a history check.
Hell yeah.
A lot. Plus
A lot plus a lot.
6. 24.
Oh shit, dude.
24. There are some braziers over by the town hall on the main square, mainly for ceremonial purposes, but they're rarely lit unless there is some sort of like ceremony or regal event going on.
Yeah. Hey, Darren.
Yeah, what's up?
There are some braziers down by City Hall.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we can use them, though.
Right on. I feel like we should just not bother stuff at City Hall
Okay.
since we're about to have to go back, give like some testimonial stuff about a very dark and powerful group at work.
Okay, yeah.
Figure we can just handle it as it comes.
Okay. All right, well,
Thanks though.
Yeah.
That was very nice of you.
you're welcome.
You ready to go to sleep?
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
really there. Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
Of what exactly?
All of the stuff that's been happening.
Not really.
I am.
I know you are, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that nothing bad happens to you.
Okay, well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah. I'll burn anyone down.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
About another 10 minutes. Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you.
For what?
You know, never had friends before. And, it's cool. I like it.
I'm glad. Gonna cast a little bit of light on my staff. Kind of like edge the staff over next to Ashlock's bed, so I can see his face.
Yeah.
Hey, Ashlock,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I've met you.
Uh-huh.
You're an awesome individual, and I love you to death. I get real cranky,
Yeah.
and I'm real tired
Then why aren't you going to sleep?
because somebody keeps talking to me.
Oh, me?
Yeah, so I know you're worried, but remember, no one can get into the house without me knowing,
Okay.
and it's going to be okay.
Okay.
Get some sleep.
All right. I roll over. Hey, Darren, I'm sorry.
Throw just the nearest tool near me on this cot situation, probably like a wrench, just bing.
Ow, ow, dang it. I knew I shouldn't have hung that up there. Wait, no, that's not where I left it. Weird. Okay. Good night.
Nah.
And then I'll go to sleep.
All right.
The next thing was going to be a catapult. Let's put catapult something at your head.
And thus fell Ashlock.
Do we wake up?
You do?
Do we have a nice sleep?
You do.
Okay. Whew. You were quiet for a second, George, and I got really, really scared. I don't know why I said it like that. Wake up. Shake. You ready to go to court today, dude?
All right, yeah, I've got some work to finish before we go though, and I'm over there just spell scrolling away.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get some of that stuff for the spell and have a little friend. So I'm gonna go look for a little brazier I can buy and some incense and stuff.
All right, for the Brazier, go ahead down over to that one place.
I hear thunder.
Brenna's Vault.
Huh?
Brenna's Vault.
Go ahead down to Brenna's Vault. I
All right.
gave them quick directions how to get there. Talk to her. Tell her that you're a friend of mine, and will you also tell her that I may have to put off working on that sword with her a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just said you needed incense.
And one sec, let me open up my book and give you a proper answer. Oh yeah, it's just incense and herbs.
I know where to get those at the market. I can head down there and get those for you.
All right, yeah, I need about 10 gold's worth
All right,
of
then I
charcoal
need about
incense.
10 gold.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Then, all right, I'll run out to Brenna's vault and get a brazier if she has it. What was that? Oh, ding ding.
You make your way inside and you hear the very audible sounds of a smith at work.
Does she look distracted? Is
You
she-
can't tell. There is a kind of storefront, and there's what you could presume more shop towards the back. There's no merchant visible at the moment, or smith visible.
Oh, knock at the table. Just try to knock on my fucking knee. Hey, hello? Is it anyone available?
You hear a smithing stop, and a female by the name of Gilly, that Ashlock informed you of, makes her way to the front.
Wait, was I supposed to tell Gilly you're not able to work on the sword?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What can I do for it?
Hey, I was sent over here. One, I'm trying to purchase a brazier. I just need like a small brass brazier if you have one.
Sure,
not,
sure.
Not,
Easily enough.
it's either brass or bronze. I don't remember.
Right. We'll make sure we get what you need.
All right. The accent got me. And I have a message from Ashlock.
Who?
Ashlock.
You'll have to remind me.
Kind of weird kid.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He showed me some weird blueprints things.
Yeah. Apparently he's gonna be working on a sword with you.
Right. Aside from also working on some really interesting technology and smithing.
Yeah. He's a bright kid, super fucking smart. It's gonna be delayed.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I don't know when he'll be able to be back.
Well, do let him know I'm a busy person and
You seem like it.
Time is of the essence.
Hey, yeah. How much for the brazier?
The brazier will probably cost you around 5 silver.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
And I'll walk away with the brazier.
Yep. She hands you a little, very, it's not too ornate, punched out little side pocket holes for air to leak out and stuff like that.
Nice.
Almost like it can make a good candle holder.
Oh, cool. Nice little brazier. I'll put it in my component pouch that I
Neat.
have.
Cool.
You're neat.
Grazie. All right, so you now have yourself a little brazier.
And I'll start going home to Ashlock's home.
Home is where the Ashlock rests.
That's true. And you went and bought me stuff?
Yeah, while he was out, I'm gonna just run up to the bazaar, grab some herbs, spices.
All right.
10 gold worth.
Sure enough,
Charcoal.
easily, without much hesitation, you knowing your way around the market, you know that there's exactly where to go. Essentially, you get plenty of spices. It says you're looking for.
Herbs, spices, and charcoal.
No, and herbs, incense, and charcoal.
Yeah. Those things.
All right, and I'll probably be waiting at the house for you. Oh, I finally get to use the extras thing on D&D Beyond.
Extra.
All right, you guys are making your ways respectively to each of your destinations.
Oh, we about to get jumped.
Bring it on.
I have a license for magic in the city. Yeah, bring it. I'm kidding, George.
No, you guys make your way back, and you probably arrive around the same time. Materials gathered and whatnot.
Oh, hey. Did you get it?
Yep.
Nice.
Right here, I hand over a fairly large sack.
Yeah, almost a small, like almost grain-sized sack.
Yeah.
Have your required materials.
Awesome.
Just like going to the bulk bins and like scooping out like there's a sage.
Ooh, they're having a sale.
You know, your fantasy. Oh, now I'm about to say something that another podcast said. Never mind. Sorry.
All right, so
Fantasy
you guys.
Winco?
Yeah. And so I'll gather the incense and the herbs and the charcoal and put it in the little brazier. I'll sit there as I'm starting this hour-long ritual. Get, fire. I'll, use a cantrip to control it. And, as the ritual's going, burning it from on top as I'm sitting there going through the ritual. And then an hour and 10 minutes later, which I'm pretty sure you're making scrolls in this time, right?
Yep.
All right,
Actually, I want to retcon something super quick.
what is it?
At the market, do I know of any jewelry kind of places?
I'd say yeah. You easily find yourself a jeweler. Nothing special, but
Go up and see if they have a pearl that I could purchase worth approximately 100 gold piece.
a pearl worth 100 gold.
Yeah.
All right, you head to a little shop. You make your way inside, and
I don't even remember what spell I need this for.
Identify.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you have that, right?
No.
Oh, then
Not
yeah,
yet.
I need this.
you find yourself with a elegant looking gentleman, hair slicked back, a bit of a beard that's well kept.
Just a bit of a beard.
Great big bushy beard.
What's that from again?
Hot Fuzz.
Yes. A great big bushy beard.
You enter Shadowmoor's goods and fine jewelry.
Oh, that sounds dark.
Hi, what can I get you today?
Looking for a pearl.
Oh, pearl.
Just one.
Anything, incense. We got
Just
pearls.
a loose pearl.
Loose pearl.
Yeah.
Okay. Any particular carat size you're looking for? Not sure if
Just-
that's the appropriate term.
I don't think so, but I like how you tried it.
Just really nice.
All right. Sure. Let me see what we have available for you.
Okay.
He goes back, reaches into a small little, not lockbox, but a little case of some sort.
Okay.
Opens it up. We've got a variety of things. We got pearl, and we've got a ruby. I know you said you're looking for a pearl, but I like to give my customers a little bit of variety.
Yeah, I don't care. Just the pearl.
All right, man, to the business. I respect it. All right. So this pearl.
Shut the fuck up. Give him a pearl.
Probably run you around 175 gold pieces.
Yeah. You have one maybe not as nice, but still pretty nice.
That's all we really got in stock for now. Everything else would be a little more expensive.
Okay, that would leave me a little bit broke after buying that, which I don't want to be right now.
That's fair. Oh, when you come
Can
into a little more gold, you let me know.
Can you do me a favor and keep an eye out for one that maybe like 100 gold-ish?
I'm sure I'll
around
do my
that
best.
much? Okay.
Can't really make any promises, but
Well, it's for my mother, and it's.
I'm
very
sure she's a
important.
wonderful lady,
She
and she'll
is,
really appreciate it. In fact, why not splurge a little more?
because I love my mother, but not that much.
That's a shame to hear, but understandable.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm lying. This wasn't working the way I thought it would go. It's not for my mother.
You're not kidding.
You could tell.
A little bit, kid.
I think it's time for me to go.
All right. Choice is yours. This pearl will still be here, perhaps maybe tomorrow. I don't know. They don't
Okay.
sell very often, so
All right.
yeah. Maybe when you get a little more coin in your purse, you come back here.
Bye.
A good day.
You too?
Ruth is in her kitchen. She's just like cutting something, and then she just gets a little twinge of pain because Ashlock has never said those words before. For some reason, she just drops a tear. She's like, my soul feels like it's been stabbed. Anyways, all right, so I'm doing the 5 million.
We started strong on that one, John.
All right.
Shut up.
What shape would you like your familiar to take?
So mechanically, it's going to be a flying snake.
Okay.
But I wanted to look super cool. So kind of like a Chinese dragon,
Okay.
but gold, Avi, because gold dragon and draconic ancestor.
Yeah.
And I just want to be like long and slender. Maybe not even have like little dragon claws, just like what are they called? Codals?
A quaddle.
Quaddle? Yeah. Kind of like a mini version of that, just a gold quaddle.
Okay. Fair enough. As you finish your incantation, this plume of orangish and briny smoke start to pour out of this brazier. And as it does, it starts to form this long, slender figure. And as it dissipates, you see the solid form of a golden scaled, dragon-like being. Small, slender, and wriggling in the middle of the air.
Oh, hi there. That's exactly what I was wanting. Man, today's a good day. What do you think, Ashlock?
It's good. I don't even look up. I'm just writing.
Ashlock,
What?
look.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What do you think I should call him?
Uh,
Have him like fly around my arm, kind of like globetrotter basketball, like. I'll figure it out.
Johnson.
Johnson.
Johnson, your snake? Damn it.
Fine, I will call my snake Johnson because of the penis joke. Got it. Fuck.
We have fun here, folks.
I'm glad that worked.
Penis joke.
Kicked him in the penis.
Kicked you in the penis.
He's injured.
Not my Johnson.
So you guys finished?
Maybe I'll have him right in my pants pocket. So he's a trouser Johnson.
Hey, your Johnson's showing.
Keep your Johnson out in public.
So you guys finish, or Darren finishes his spell, and he has a new friend.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and play with my Johnson.
Wow, is your Johnson made of metal? It's really hard.
It's pretty long and big too. Hey, don't tug at my Johnson.
Is your Johnson spitting at me?
I think you played with them too much.
Is Johnson always kind of hooked to the left like that?
I think he's always been that way, but I never noticed till now.
Hope you're not self-conscious about that.
Nah, I think it's kind of normal. I think most Johnsons lean.
I can't breathe. Oh, leave it to the penis jokes. George has not laughed at a single one of these.
I don't know why they're golden.
Hey.
Hey, shit, it's kicking wires. Oh, it's like fucking gold member of a golden Johnson. Bless you, George. All right, we're done.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of playing with my Johnson. It took a lot out.
Has anyone seen Darren?
Oh, sorry.
He discovered his Johnson today. We won't see him for a while.
Man, them teenagers, once they discover their Johnson,
It's over.
it's over. All right. What's what scrolls are you making over there?
Well, I think this one might kind of be useful for either one of us. Actually, it's make it able to make. Words are really hard right now.
It's okay. Just take a breath, man.
Just really distracted by your Johnson.
Sorry. Should I not have it next to your face?
No, just try to keep it away from my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this one will actually help us
Poking your ear.
get out of a bad situation a little easier. It's expedition retreat.
Oh, cool.
And I don't take a look. Can you read this?
I'm gonna start. Hold on, wait. If you read a spell scroll, doesn't that use it?
Only if you do the whole thing. Just look at the words. Can you understand it? You can.
Oh, okay, I can.
Yeah.
Sweet. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I could do that. It's easy.
Because I've totally been metagaming. Thank you. I'm almost done. I'll just finish this up real quick. And
All right, I'm gonna go see your mom. Go show your mom a Johnson.
I hope she likes it.
I think she might. I'm not gonna show her my Johnson when your dad around though. He might not approve. But I'm gonna go get us some breakfast.
Thanks, man.
I really need this episode to be titled Darren's Johnson.
It will be.
Yes. Hell yeah. All right, so I'll go grab us some breakfast
All right.
with my Johnson out.
Ashlock, you probably get about another 4 hours worth of.
Oh, that's a lot.
So total of 6 now. You only have like 2 more hours to go before your spell scroll's complete.
So it'll take me 2 hours per first level spell.
Okay, so it's a expeditious retreat, what, like 2nd level,
No, it's the first level.
1st level?
Yeah, that's all I got right now.
So to create the scroll, it takes you 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Archivist, his Archivist subclass lets him do spell scrolls pretty
At
quickly.
a quarter of the time.
Fantastic. All right.
Fantastic.
So you guys get yourselves a good breakfast going, courtesy of Ashlock's mother. At which point, around noonish, your dad comes around fully armored. All right, you guys fed?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Sharp?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
The hell is that?
It's my friend. His name's Johnson.
Anywho. All right. Look alive, boys. We're going to go head out to the court now.
All right.
Well, they
Gotta walk out with my Johnson now.
disapprove of having any weapons on us.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
As long as I can have my walking staff, I'm good.
All right.
Okay. Like even a dagger would be
Of course.
found out. Okay. I'll put it back.
Fine, I'll put my dagger back.
All right. Let's go. So you guys continue, and you guys make your way somewhat towards the garrison.
Oh shit, I do have a weapon. Yeah, I'll leave the daggers and crossbow and the bolts.
All right.
Right there next to mine.
Yeah.
You guys head in the direction of the garrison, and as you almost reach it, you make a left, and you find yourselves at this large, almost administrative building-looking, two-story stone building. You make your way inside, and you see quite the number of people kind of just in wait, it seems. There are plenty of benches. It seems to be some sort of waiting hall of sorts. And there are, off to the right, a almost teller lineup of individuals in front of gated countertops. About 4 individuals there. You make your way inside, past a couple of the benches, and you make your ways towards a small hallway to the left. You walk down a couple corridors, making a left and right, and then you finally find yourselves in this somewhat small chamber of some sort, with a almost college-like setup where there are benches, road benches leading taller and taller. In the front, there is a large desk with large mahogany chairs with velvet cushions on the back. It seems you are the first ones to make your way inside. All right. Find some seats. Make yourselves comfortable. The rest should be paid in a couple seconds.
All right. No too worry about it. It's gonna be a good day, guys.
Just try not to embarrass me, all right?
Yes, sir.
This is the Earl Marshal, after all.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
No.
Just speak when you're spoken to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just stick to the facts. And I will get out of this fairly quickly. Same goes for you, kiddo. And he gestures to you, Darren.
What?
Just stick to the facts, speak when spoken to, and we'll be done here.
Okay.
Couple seconds pass by, and your father's commander, Alisanti, comes in. He comes to attention and sits back down. She kind of gestures. The Earl Marshal is here. He should be coming in momentarily. He had some words with some of the other captains. But I'm glad you two could make it. We also are expecting this ethicist, this doctor you proposed had information on this as well. He should be here momentarily. At least his summons was sent, and he should be here.
All right.
After a couple minutes, you see 2 guards walk in, fully armored, and a bit more high-ranking than what you're used to seeing as common guards. And coming through the door with a almost uniform-like overcoat, under armor. This almost like cape to the back, broached on each side of his shoulder, with a very elaborate, like crimson red tapestry of some sort. You guys would assume this to be the Earl Marshal. Earl Marshal.
Ermisher.
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 Almost as if, without any designation, he makes his way to the chair. Both commanders, Alasanti and your father, Ashlock, come to attention. So do the guards as the Earl Marshal, kind of gestures. He takes his seat, and then the other officers do as well.
So I heard we're waiting for one more. Is that right?
Alasanti chimes up. Yes, that is correct, sir. This Professor Ethicin is also a valuable witness to what has occurred.
Right, well, you let me know when he gets here.
And he kind of just starts nodding off.
He's sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to do things, I guess.
Shh. Only when you're spoken to.
Well, someone did speak to me.
Hey,
What?
quiet down.
That's what I told him. I told him not to talk.
Why are you talking to me?
No, I was just telling you to stop
The
talking.
doors open.
The doors open?
The doors open.
You're so bad with words today.
I am. The doors open, and through it you see
Are you distracted by my Johnson?
no Ethicin with
Mark
what
this
seems
is.
like some sort of group of his own entourage.
Oh, shit.
There are 3 other individuals
Squad
with
up.
him. There is a male human, a female elf, and a female gnome that walk with him, all dressed within the same attire, and you guys would recognize this as some sort of like scholarly attire akin to what you would see at the college.
Is this the same elf and gnome that,
You saw earlier? No.
okay.
These seem much more elderly and seem to hold more prestige.
Oh, shit. Cool. I'm a gesture, a high five over in Ethinson's direction. Not a high five, hand wave.
He kind of
High five.
comes in speaking with his this group. He's kind of chattering up with them. He looks into the room, sees you, kind of nods, not as happily as he once was before, but more just recognition and almost just to fill the formality.
That was
His
fucking
group
rude.
sit almost opposite end of you all. One of the guards gestures or motions to the Earl Marshal, who wakes up.
All rise.
Right, so, seems that we got everyone here. Let's sort this off with the appropriate formalities. I am the Earl Marshal, as you all may know. And we've gathered here today because there apparently is some sort of threat undergoing this city. Presented to me by Commander Keftumor Alasanti and First Lieutenant Thomas. Is that it, Thomas? Yes, no family name, sir. Right, so, who's going to be the first to testify? Keftumor, I'll leave that to you.
Yes, sir. So, roughly around 2 to 3 days ago, these 2 young men here were approached by this professor, Ethicin, to undergo a investigation of some sort of a colleague, correct? And she gestures to you, kind of correcting herself.
Yeah.
Of some sort of work they were trying to acquire. In doing so, they met with some hostiles that attacked them. They described them as some sort of strange humanish creatures that were unnatural. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
After defeating these hostiles, they went on and just continuing to investigate this home. And in doing so, they found themselves with the corpse of a Elin, a colleague of Professor Ethison. They found themselves unsure of what to do. They were sought, or some sort of magical incantation was performed, and the corpse began to move and speak. In a fright, they found themselves lighting this home ablaze, thus rendering very little evidence.
Right, well, not the smartest thing someone could have done, but all right, fair enough.
They returned to town, but they were met once more with some presumably conjoining hostiles from the previous party. They too dispatched these individuals, but not before they were told that it seems the item that they found at the home of this Mr. Elon was the reason for attacking. Gentlemen, if you could, describe this item to the Earl Marshal.
Do you want to, or do you want me to?
Yeah. So it was a part of a big grandfather clock, and the clock itself was a normal clock, but it did not have anything that was winding it or any sort of counterweight system or anything like that. It was just
Focus on what we found.
there was a piece in there that there was almost like two flat pieces that was holding a vial of a blue kind of liquid in it.
Speak up, boy.
It was a blue liquid, and it showed like abjuration.
So there was two flat pieces that had a vial with blue and red liquid in it, and upon arcane inspection that I had done, I could tell that it was both powered by two different schools of magic, of arcane, of evocation and abjuration.
Ah, it's your mages.
Ah,
All right. I would explain how you guys were capable of defeating such large number of enemies.
yeah. But I'm still new to the arcane, so I couldn't figure anything else about the item other than the schools of magic that was powering it.
Right. Where is this item now?
At this point, your father, Ashlock, stands up.
After they made their way back to the city, they made their way towards me. Ashlock, understanding that I am a officer of this grand city, made the right choice of bringing it to me. But it seems under some magical illusion of some sort, they were able to disguise themselves as my son, bring me towards the edge of the city walls where I was attacked and bound. I was taken then on some sort of dark steed of shadow and evil. I made way to some cavern east of the city, where I was tortured and questioned about the functionality or reason for this device. It seems whoever these people aren't aware of whatever its function is. So we might be dealing with a third party, sir. These two individuals here were able to find my location and were able to rescue me. After some deliberation, it seems that the individuals have the device in their possession. At which point the Earl Marshal just kind of sighs.
Right, so it seems that after all these fighting, this creatures of who knows what make, we've lost the device we were trying to protect.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And as for this Etherson character,
At which point Etherson stands up.
Ethan, what have you got to say about this? You being the one that brought forth this task to these two young men, knowing full well, at least in my eyes, what danger lay before them.
Well, Mr. Earl Marshal, if you will, I am Dr. Etherson of the Grand College of Ormondshire. I, in full honesty, had no idea what my colleague, Mr. Ralphi, or Elon, as you might know, I had no idea what dark encounters he'd come across. I did not know the state of his well-being. He had left our collection of scholars, known as the Hargrive Elective. We are a small but functioning group of tinkerers. We only set these two on this venture to gather some information about the work Mr. Ralphi was undergoing. You see, we are under construction of the great watchtower that you yourself may be aware of. We have been undergoing this construction for about 3 months now. After 2 months, Mr. Ralphi became elusive and an enigma in and of itself. He became irritable easily with his colleagues, after which we decided to give him a break or relief from his duties. But he sought this opportunity to take some very important work with him. I only saw these two young gentlemen, Mr. Ashlock, firstly, as a capable young man, someone who I saw a bit of myself in, and I saw the opportunity to bring someone unfamiliar with our work, potentially to salvage what could be salvaged. I then met Mr. Darren and was elated to see that these two men were very capable in and of themselves. So I decided, since our company is a bit overwhelmed with the loss of this recent staff member, I took it on them to find this work, these notes we were missing. Again, unaware of what dangers laid before them. I would like to mention to this court that upon finding out their hardship, I made sure to compensate them for their work, and I even offered to take this device into the college and my company's care for further study. They decided to decline.
If I may.
1 second, boy. Just quick sec.
Thank you. They declined and sought to take it to the to this first lieutenant Thomas, was it? The authorities seeming to be the better option, and we all know how that turned out.
Oi, there's no need for all that. Yes, Mr. Darren.
I just want the record to show that we were never accusing Mr. Ethanson of putting us in an unrealistic danger on a job opportunity. We brought him as a suggestion into your room, sir, for his knowledge and expertise on mechanical and arcane devices, such as the item that has now been lost.
And, Etherson, did you get a good look at this device at all?
I got to look at it momentarily, sir, as Ashlock and Darren brought it to my attention once they made their way back safely to the city. It does seem to hold some sort of arcane functionality, but again, it would have to go under more study and testing from my colleagues and I.
Right, so we don't know what it does. We don't know who is after it. Are there any leads you two lads found as to what these groups' intention was?
Only, well, there seems to be some sort of tie to a cult of some sort or a religious group that deals in necromancy. And
Is that right?
yes, sir. There was a symbol. If I recognized correctly, it looked like infernal. And it was etched on the back of the skulls of some of the creatures that attacked us. And some of the living individuals that attacked us were carrying what looked like prayer beads made out of bleached bone.
If, could you write the symbol for me, boy?
Yes.
Actually, I think he presented pictures of it to First Lieutenant Thomas.
Yeah, that is correct.
Unfortunately, sir, they took whatever I had with me.
Oh,
And unfortunately, whatever evidence was brought to me is now lost.
okay. All right. Yeah. Well, can you draw it, Ashlock? Do you remember it?
I think I remember it
He hands you a
really
quill.
well. It was kind of a scarring moment for me in my life. So
Give me an intelligence check to see if you can remember it.
with advantage, because this was a very
Scarring moment for you in your life.
Just roll.
it's a 19 on the die.
19? All right.
I have a
Plus.
4. It looks
You draw them this.
a bit like this.
Right. So, Everson, is it?
Yes, sir.
You call yourself a scholar. Well, could any of you and your colleagues decipher any origin of this here symbol?
He moves in. Him and his group of friends move in and start talking amongst themselves.
If I remember, I know a similar language, but pretty sure it means possession or subjugation,
Is that right?
if my memory serves me correct.
If you don't mind giving me 10 minutes, I can actually tell you exactly what it is.
Oh.
Comprehend language.
Oh shit! Where did you get that, boy?
When I got level 3,
Hey.
it's always prepared.
Oh, archivist.
Yeah.
Dope.
After a couple of minutes of deliberation amongst Ethison and his colleagues, we are not well versed in religious scholarly work, as we're mainly tinkerers by trade, but we do know of someone who might have some more information on the origins of this symbol and perhaps any ties to known occult groups.
Right. And who might that be?
It is a colleague of mine from days prior, a professor by the name of Dorfiskin.
And how would you spell that for anyone taking notes here?
It would be a Dorfinsken, Dorfiskin.
Never would have spelled that right on my own.
That's what I.
But unfortunately, he's not part of our collective anymore. He made his move to herbology and more botany work north of the city. From what I've heard, he's been known to stay within the Fellsgrove Monastery, and that is where you might find him.
Well, we can go get him for you. Bring him back, Mr. Sir.
You sure you lads would be up to trick another venture?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently I am.
Yeah, we got this.
Right, well, if need be, I can provide a man or two to venture with you.
That would be appreciated. Thank you very much, sir.
We will definitely take an NPC frontliner. Let's go. Yeah, that'll be right. Anything to help bring this group of evildoers down.
Now, do understand that if you're to encounter these beings again, your main purpose, your main goal, is to find this Professor Finskin, bring him back here, alive.
Yeah, that's the plan.
He's our only tie to figuring out whatever this mess is.
Sounds like a solid idea. I am pretty sure my friend and I will not be actively trying to assault this group. because they are dangerous and scary as shit.
You really shouldn't use words like that in a company like this.
It's all right, boy. I've heard worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I sure hope I don't have to bring this matter up to the Lord and the lady themselves. I hope that you two are capable enough, as you've shown yourselves to be.
Oh, weird. Highly capable.
Just for the trip, are we going to be given anything to help us not get killed?
We'll see what we can muster.
That was great.
Do understand that these are trying times for Omenshire and the surrounding lands. Difficulties you two are best not privy to. Less things to worry about and all that. So just stay focused on the task ahead.
Yep. Go get Doofenshmirtz. How far away is it, Ethanson?
From what I understand, the monastery is close to 2 days' travel from here, north of Omenshire.
Is that 2 days by a foot or
Yes,
horse?
by foot.
Okay. Could we get horses?
You asking me?
No, I'm asking High Marshal.
We'll see what we can provide for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Make this a lot easier.
I understand, but don't get your hopes up, lads. I'll do what I can.
I like you. You're a good person.
Thanks.
That was
Keep your
awkward
head
to
on
say.
your boy.
Oh,
You
that's
may
good.
grow up to be a good soldier someday.
I ain't
Especially if you're two capable mages. The city treats its mages well. Keep
Oh.
that in mind.
Hell,
Okay.
maybe I can get my possum farmland up here and bring him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
All right. The Earl Marshal stands up. So does every officer in the room.
I kind of
Right.
jostle up now because
I'll expect you
we're part
boys
of this-
back by the end of the week. I
Okay.
may not be in town by then.
oh, where are you gonna be?
I'll be around, protecting the land and whatnot.
Oh, and whatnot. It's very important.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah.
You're a strange lot.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the house, prepare some of our stuff. Just send your volunteer who's gonna help us to the house with whatever provisions you deems necessary for this job, and we'll get started right on getting Mr. Dorfenshire. I haven't said it right any time. have I?
Finskin?
Dorfins. Fuck. Yeah.
Right. Well, may the gods watch over you. Safe travels.
You too.
I hope to see you back here soon.
Same goes for you.
Well, I
Right.
said bye about 2 minutes ago, so I don't know what to say now.
You're good. Let's go.
Thomas, a word with you for a second. Yes, sir.
I want to sneak my Johnson in his pants.
The
So
rest
I
of you
could
are free to go. Go about your way. I'll send my men in your direction once they're ready.
All right. We head home.
Do you really leave Johnson behind?
No.
Oh.
I just got him.
You can pop him out.
Just pop him in and out whenever I want.
Yeah.
Shit. Before he walks away,
Who?
Thomas,
Oh, he's staying in the room. You all are leaving.
Okay, so before we walk away, I'm going to shake his hand. Is he wearing like bracers or
He's fully armored.
fully armored? I'm going to shake his hand and tell him, thank you for giving us this opportunity to do good for the city.
You just be safe.
And he leans in a little bit closer.
You've proven yourself to be capable.
Hey,
I'm trusting you with my son.
trust me, ain't nothing bad's going to happen to that boy.
You better not.
And I'm going to clasp his shoulder, ka-ting, and I'm going to have Johnson slide into his armor.
Okay. You're able to kind of sense the creature's emotions, we'll say. Johnson seems a bit hesitant to get near him.
I don't make Johnson do it. And I just walk away.
The doors close behind you. And you all head home.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I tried to do something that you did yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You know, how you sent your dude in.
Yeah.
And you can see through him, right?
Uh-huh.
I can do that with Johnson, by the way. It's pretty cool. But there's a problem.
What?
So Rodney
Yeah.
explicitly follows your command.
Yeah.
Johnson still kind of has his own, like, feelings and shit.
Yeah.
And when I wanted him to sneak onto your dad,
Uh-huh.
I got a big old feeling of, oh, hell no, son.
Well, that's not good.
No. It's not good at all. He has some kind of intuition about him.
Like, maybe my dad doesn't like Johnsons.
Nah, I don't think your dad swings the Johnson way. I think more of the magical effect on him.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is your dad alive?
I think so.
Huh.
You know much about medicine?
It tastes like shit.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, what's up?
I was just gonna say, like, maybe if you knew, all about medicine, you could tell if someone's alive or dead by checking them out without them noticing.
Yeah. I think basically he just needs to be able to breathe, right? And if he's freshly new to being not dead,
Yeah.
maybe he won't remember to be breathing all the time or fake breathing.
Oh.
Maybe we can look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
What are you going to do if your dad's not dead? Or dead? Dead, not dead. What's that called? Undead?
Undead?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably have to change that mug to say number 1 undead dead. He didn't like that present either.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you all make your way back to your house.
Yep.
The house is on fire. Oh, damn it. I let
My
my brace.
crossbow was in there.
I mean, it seems your mom's not in.
Okay.
All right, I guess.
Is this normal?
Around this time, yeah. Usually she'll go shopping.
Did you get freaked out for a second?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
so why did you measure my arm?
I want to make something. So some of these scrolls I'm making are for you to have too.
All right.
I kind of want to make some leather bracers.
Okay.
with little like slots that you can put spell scrolls, so you can pull them out real quick and easy.
Oh.
Especially since some of them you'll have to use really quick.
All right.
I know a spell that basically if you hit by like, I don't know, ice or something, that it can kind of make you take less of it, and the next time you hit someone with something, you can deal that back.
Ooh, I like that.
But you got to be able to do it fast. So yeah, just kind of thinking that'd be cool to have.
You're cool to have.
Oh, well, that's nice.
You are nice.
Okay, that's a little too much.
Right. Well, do you mind if I help you make my bracers?
Yeah, actually, probably go a little bit faster.
Oh. How long is it going to take us?
I don't know this
Alright.
one because it's not anything that is actually in Xanathars or the PHB, or
What's Xanathars and PHB?
it's some books that I'm using to help me figure out how to make stuff.
Oh. Some of that nerd shit, huh?
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So, with the meeting at the court done, the new task at hand lays before you. You await the arrival of this individual or individuals that would be aiding you in your venture. And there you wait. At home, somewhere around mid-afternoon. And that's what we're going to pick up next time.
Can I not make this stuff first? Come on, Dad. I was in the middle of something.
Please stop.
Okay.
That was weird.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we'll make sure to catch you all next time on the next episode of Out of Character.
Bye.
Of character.